Hello guys, this is UniversalGiant, and welcome back to Let's Die a Lot for No Reason on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past Blind. Last time we started this desert dungeon, and this time I noticed that there were torches in here that may or may not need to be lit before we can progress into the next room. Maybe? Why do these serve absolutely no purpose? Why? Are these pushy blocks? Pushy blocks? No? Yes? Maybe? Why does the Beamos not notice me now? Is it because I'm behind the block? Aren't these pushable? Something's gotta be pushable. There we go. And fairies that I need, so I will... I instinctively went for the bottle again. I caught a fairy. Sure. And the other one I can use to heal me, so I don't die. But I still have no idea where the hell I'm supposed to go. At all. Is there a secret I've been missing the whole time? Should I be trying to ram these things, or what? I mean, I was lucky enough to find the fairy fountain in the dungeon? Why the hell would they even have that there anyway? I'm not complaining. Also, you did finally go after me, and just running into you does me damage. Why? It's an inanimate statue. I guess it's not really inanimate. Also, get out of my sprite box. Stop spawning where I'm standing! Why is that even allowed? You'd think they would have done some sort of check for that, and now I finally know that that's quicksand or something, so I shouldn't try to run past it like I just did. Have I been north from here yet? I have, and you were the thing that told me not to miss treasures. Which I'm struggling to do because it seems like every room I go into has nothing of any worth whatsoever. And was there a door up here, or did this go to the same place? Just had to be sure. So... we're pretty much in the exact same spot we were in the last episode, where all I'm doing is just backtracking into these rooms thinking they'll have something different than they did before. Which they don't. And if I can get around you in such a way that I can shoot this guy... This is getting very annoying, Levers. Very annoying very quickly, and none of it is appreciated by me. Also, that mace! What is that sound? It sounds like a mace, dude. But all I'm doing is just wasting my resources, my health, my life, and my patience, and none of it is making me a very happy person right now. So let that guy come up one more time just so I could kill him. And I'll leave you be. But I did get a key at some point, so we can go this way now. Also, more Beamos. Gotta love Beamos. And now I know where treasures are! If only I could figure out how the hell I was supposed to get around this place. So I'm finding that I very much appreciate easy enemies now, and judging by the fact that the door opened without me having to kill the Beamos, I'm assuming that I haven't done anything wrong at this point. Also, this room scares me. It's shooting balls. The room in which balls are shot at me relentlessly. Okay. That was difficult. So I'm wondering if I can just charge my way through here without getting hit. It's not really worth it. So now we have the big key. We can backtrack to that big chest that was on the left side of the dungeon. I think it was all the way over there, maybe? You'd think the compass would point it out, but it doesn't. Or maybe it does, and it's that big red box, and I'm just an idiot. Wouldn't surprise you at this point, would it? Certainly wouldn't surprise me. So let's just run all the way back over there, assuming that thing was the big treasure chest. Because I don't honestly remember. Was it up here, or was it to the left? It was to the left. Or was that just to show you where the fairies fountain was? Why do I forget? I'm pretty sure that's just the fairies fountain. And you still... I have to forget... I have to remember that you stay there for a second after you shoot at me. So, is it the room to the south? Maybe it was. So we go south down this hole to get to that treasure chest? I'd seriously like to know why the compass isn't helping me out too much here. Because what does the compass do if not show you where treasures are? Maybe I should actually read things for a change! I'd prefer not to read if at all possible. Because reading makes me smart. I guess the other one was where it was, and I love my memory sometimes, where I'm just right in front of the door I need to go to, and then I all of a sudden think, you know what, maybe it's in the other room, so I don't even bother to check the room it's actually in, and I go all the way across the dungeon to another room that isn't it. Gotta love me sometimes. Freaking idiot. There it is. Power glove. Feel the strength in both hands, but it's only one glove. Pick up heavy stones. Do I need to... I shouldn't have to equip it, should I? I don't. It's another... Yeah, just like the boots. It's always on. So what can I do with this that I couldn't do before? Besides the obvious, lift big stones. Yeah, I read it. I saw what it did. I'm just trying to figure out what I can do with it in this dungeon to get any further than I have been. Because I don't remember any particularly large stones or things. Like, I saw them in the overworld. But I don't know if I saw any in here that would be pick-upable. At least anything that I couldn't already pick up like a pot. And I walked into here again for no reason. Don't you love when I take on the same unnecessarily challenges over and 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 stop spawning inside of me, you dicks! They're away just long enough that I can't hit them. Seriously, what kind of game design is it to have an enemy constantly spawn inside you so you can't hit them until... Oh, fine. 3 seconds you have to move out of the way. I can predict your comments before you even write them. But where can we go to lift a rock or something out of our way? Is that why they have this here? Or am I just about to make the same stupid mistake I did before? I'm afraid of doing the same stupid mistake I did before. Maybe I can go out the left entrance and move those boulders blocking the big door back there. Would that be a thing? Because even though I don't remember seeing any stones like that in this dungeon inside of it, maybe those rocks are movable with the power glove. And if that's the case, then that probably means we'd have an upgrade to the power glove to move the super big ones. So that's interesting, if it's true. It may be completely false, and I'm just making crap up, and I cannot roll by you on the side there. So you can shoot fireballs at me from across this corner here, but I can't even so much as walk on the green tiles. But yeah, this was the way out last time. So if we go through this door and out the south door here, will we be able to pick up the green rocks? That's a yes. That... pretty clever, actually. Is there anything else over here we can do? I guess not. So the question is this going to be something... Oh no, this is like the second half of the dungeon, right? I saw this on the map. So, blocks to push. Probably not going to be any of the ones I try first, because why would it be? And there we go. And mini-boss? Oh, geez, you're the tile things. So if I just know you home in on me, almost, kind of. Do you predict where I'm going? You do. Can I, like, sword attack you? I can sword attack you, but you're spawning inside of me. So, are you going to form any kind of fancy pattern, or are you just going to be haphazardly going after me for seemingly no reason? Is that going to be all of them? Because I'm kind of not in the mood to go after any more than... Is the whole room of tiles just going to do this, and I'm going to be sitting in the corner just swiping at my sword? Kind of looks like a Space Invader. So that's the key. Is there anything else under here, like a switch or health? Health would be lovely. And that's the upstairs. So how much of this dungeon do we have left? It doesn't look like much. I don't know what the heck is down there, though. It's kind of neat effect, though, the bridge going over a room you will never actually go into. So, working our way around counterclockwise, so the BMOS does not bother us too much. And I think that'll do it. So not much longer to go. I did see a shadow kind of phase through the wall there for a second. And do these torches serve any purpose whatsoever? Because I'm kind of curious. It doesn't seem like they do. I mean, I'm lighting them just cause. I mean, they're there. There's no reason for me not to. Also, double BMOS. Please don't make me start from the beginning of the dungeon. Okay, fairy. I keep forgetting I caught those things. So, none of you have the key. Are you in a pot? Maybe the key's in a pot. That'd be annoying. Yes, it is in a pot. Wait, so now I can find keys in pots. And the entrance to the boss, which has more of these stupid tile things. So you know what? I think I'll just stand in the door and swipe my sword for a minute or two. But Giant, you could have put up your shield or something to block all of those things without having to do anything. I have no idea what the shield button is. But Giant, I wasn't even talking about the shield. What if it's something else that's completely different that has nothing to do with the thing that you assumed that it was? Also, if this is the boss, have we gotten any kind of item or something that would be of significant help to us? I mean, how would they include the power glove in terms of fighting a boss? Also, you are immune to pot. But you are not immune to arrows. I don't know why I forgot that you were weak to arrows. And do these torches do anything? I'm honestly surprised it did, because it didn't seem like anything did at this point. But now I'm curious to check the other room. I don't care enough. Boss time? Why the hell not? So, you are flying worm thing. Okay. What's the easiest way to deal damage to you? Sword attack the head? I'm afraid to get in this thing's way, but it doesn't seem to be going after me actively. It doesn't seem like that's gonna work. Maybe try the arrows, but I'm afraid of missing them, and I don't see any way I'd be able to get more arrows, so they couldn't necessarily be required to beat these things if I can't get more arrows when fighting them. Do I have anything else that can hit them? Besides arrows? I could try the boomerang. Sincerely doubt that'll do anything, but worth a shot. And it's the rocks that are hitting me. I'm not even noticing the rocks. So the rocks are doing more damage to me than they are at this point. In fact, I'm not sure I've even collided with one of them yet. It's just the rocks. I'm not even looking for the rocks. I thought they were just an effect that makes it look all neat and cool when they fly up. But they're kicking my ass with those rocks. I don't have enough bombs to be trying those on them. Maybe if I stand up here? Shoot them when they come up, maybe? Yeah, these rocks are completely blindsiding me because I'm not even looking for them. So it is the arrow when they come up. I think that's going to be an effective strategy if I can sort of stand in front of them as they come out of the ground. So if I can stand horizontally even with them as they come up so the rock doesn't hit me. But the thing is, how am I going to... Perspective? Well, let's give it another shot. At least I know what to expect in terms of them coming out of the ground. So I need to avoid their sprite colliding with mine at all costs, even though it doesn't look like, by perspective, they should be coming up on top of me. They will still be on the same space as me. So despite how bad I think the perspective is, I need to be alert that they do not cross me at any point. Good to know. I also need to work on my timing in terms of shooting them, because I only have so many arrows to shoot here. So that worked. Yeah, it's annoying when you have all three of them going here, because it's difficult to time. Also, I swear I timed that one properly. But where the hell would I get more arrows if I run out? Because it's probably a thing that's going to happen. Would have been nice if I could grind for arrows or something, but I don't think I can necessarily do that. So give you a little bit more time than I think you would need, and you're still not going to get hit by the arrow. I get the feeling you didn't even flash when I hit you there. The arrow was sticking in his head. I mean, it sounded like he made a noise. Maybe he did. So, okay, walk right into that giant. Brilliant. Missed him completely. And I'm down to 9 arrows. So, this is wonderful. If arrows are the only thing that work, I think I'm boned at this point, because there's no way I'm going to be able to have enough arrows by the end of this to shoot them all. Unless that one yields me arrows when it dies, which it doesn't. So, what am I going to do? Do I need to use the sword? Would the sword work? I mean, certainly arrows are the easy way to go. But would the sword actually work? It didn't seem like it, and I was afraid I was getting a little bit too close. So the other one died. Arrows? No arrows at all. I have 1 arrow. If this doesn't work... Well, sword actually works. In fact, sorting your body works. I am actually very surprised it did. I completely lost track of where I was in this fight because I just took a phone call. Gotta love when that happens. Epic boss fight, gotta take a phone call. So which way are you going? Did he shoot out 8 rocks instead of 4? Is that a thing? Yeah, he did. Wow. So it's looking like bosses are getting more difficult in further stages of the fight now. Because I noticed that with the first dude where he turned red, and this guy, he shoots out 8 rocks instead of 4. That's kind of neat. And the second pendant! This game is getting a lot harder than it was early on, isn't it? Pendant of Power, but isn't that red? Doesn't matter. Go for the last one! Guess we'll do that next time. This is UniversalGiant, and this last dungeon kicked my ass pretty hard, didn't it? But now there are a lot of these rocks that we can just pick up and throw out of the way, and there are so many of them in the overworld! Look how many of those rocks there are! Where the hell do I even begin? See you next time.